I'm Chelsea Paul and I lead the Umoya Foods project, and we're here at our Johannesburg offices where we've created a range of health food products based on African ingredients that are grown by small-scale farmers. In terms of our goals in supporting small-scale farmers, within 3 years we would like to be procuring around 600 kilos of dry ingredient per month and supporting around 100 farmers, whether those are farmers in cooperatives or individual businesses. In terms of market, we need to have spread across South Africa with a large footprint and be present in at least one European country. The World Economic Forum has said that plant-based eating has gone mainstream, and even big food manufacturers are looking to health food trends to determine their strategies for the next 10 years. So things like natural and clean ingredients, organic production, plant-based, high protein, gluten-free and sugar-free are all things that they're considering and that people are looking for, whether it's for personal health reasons or for considerations about the environment.
At Umoya Foods, our current core ingredient is amaranth, which is also known as morogo or wild African spinach, and it's a really nutrient-dense, drought-resistant and climate-appropriate crop that grows wonderfully in southern Africa. We use the entire plant with the leaves going into our nutrient boosts that are superfood dry mix powders that can be added to smoothies, oats, yogurt, and we use the seed, the amaranth grain, that's gluten-free and really high in protein, to create our cereals.
61% of our ingredients are sourced from small-scale suppliers around South Africa, and the processing is the interesting part. So if you look at the requirements for the processing, there's manpower, which means skills development and job creation. But what it also means is that you're keeping the value of that processing in the rural areas. So an example is amaranth leaf. A kilo of fresh amaranth leaf would be retail for around 10 Rand, whereas a kilo of dried amaranth leaf will retail for around 110 Rand. So you start to see how much value you're really pushing back into a rural area. Should we win the SAB Foundation grant funding, we would ultimately spend the money on creating market access, on increasing the volume of ingredients that we purchase to have greater impact, and on contributing to building rural economies. More specifically, we would spend the money on marketing, demand generation activities, certification, testing, and formalizing our supply chain, as well as expansion into European markets. Imagine if we could rethink our rural areas, where we could build thriving economies, where young people would stay and where they would be able to build businesses and support their families. Imagine the secondary community and social impacts that would have. And building a market for these types of ingredients can really contribute to that.